Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another lecture on reasoning ability and problem solving. In today's lecture, we will discuss some exercises questions from ranking. Now, in the previous lecture, we discussed that there are four types of questions that can be formed from ranking for your competitive exams. Type 1 is basically finding the rank or position of a person or an object. Type 2 deals with finding the total number of persons or objects. So, number of people in a class, number of people in a row, such types of questions. Type 3 is finding logical sequence. So, based on maybe their height, their weight, their age, their scores, certain data is given to us and we have to arrange them in a logical sequence and find the answer. Then type 4 was about arrangement of numbers. So, we had to deal with numbers. In today's lecture, we will cover these two types of questions. That is type 1 finding rank or position and type 2 finding number of persons or objects. So we will discuss some questions in detail about these two types so you will get a better conceptual clarity. Okay? So let us start with type 1 finding rank or position. So let us look at this question. Question number 1. Question number 1 says that Nitin ranks 18th in a class of 49 students. So 49 students basically means total number of students are 49 in the class. So Nitin ranks 18th in a 49 students. So it is not given whether it is from the top or from the bottom. So whenever you get a statement like this, we assume that it is from the top. Okay, and again, ranks means what? Whether it is about scores, whether the distribution is related to height, weight, that is not given to us. So we assume that this is based on scores and this is from the top. This is how you start the question. So Nitin ranks, this is from the top. So Nitin ranks 18th from in a class. So this is 18th. Here we have Nitin, correct? So in front of Nitin, how many students we'll have? We'll have 17 students in front of Nitin. Because 17 students will be in front of Nitin and at 18th position we will have Nitin. Now we know that it is a total class of 49 students. So there will be some students that will rank below Nitin. How many students will there be? Basically, up till 18th we know. So up till here we have 18 students. So if I reduce 49 and 18, I will get 31. So this remaining number of students is 31. So over here we have 31 students. Now, what does the question ask? The question says that what is his rank from the last. So we have to identify his rank from the last. So over here, from the bottom, Nitin is basically after 31 students. So after 31 students, that means from the bottom, his rank will be 32nd. So 18th rank was from the top and 32nd rank will be from the last or from the bottom. Clear? So my answer will be option number 3, 32nd. Clear? This is the solution. You can check out the solution. Moving on to question number 2. Question number 2 says that in a row of boys, A is 13th from the left. So A's position is given to us from the left. So left will means this side and right will means this side, correct? We take our left and our right. And D's position is also given 17th from the right. So A's position is basically 13th from left, correct? And D's position is 17th from right. Now, we are told that if in this row A is 11th from the right, then what is the position of D from the left? So A's position is either 13th from left or it is also 11th from right, correct? A's position is also 11th from right. Now, let's say these are the number of students. Okay, these are the number of students. Basically, A is over here and D is somewhat over here. Because A is 13th from the left and 11th from the right and D is 17th from the right. So this is 11th from right and D is 17th from right. Clear? Now between D and A, how many students will be there or how many boys will be there? So if A is 11 and D is 17, between them in this area we will have 5 people. 5 people, correct? Now the other position of A is 13th from left, correct? So 13th from left basically means that this total, or let me use a different pen, okay, to highlight. After A till here, this portion is basically 12 people. This portion is 12 people because A is 13th from the left. This portion is 12. Out of which we know we have 5 people over here and the 6th one is D. So this portion will be how many? This portion will be 6 people. We have 5 people here. We have 6 position D and here we have 6 people. So we have to find out D's rank from the left. So from the left, if I see D is sitting after 6 people, D is placed after 6 people. So if D is placed after 6 people, D's ranks will be 7th from the left. Clear? D's rank will be 7th from the left. So my answer will be option number 2, 7th. Okay? Now, this is the solution. You can check the solution. Moving on to question number 3. Question number 3, there are 19 people standing in a queue. Queue means a line, right? Manish is 7th from the back. So I have 6 people and at 7th position we have Manish, correct? At 7th position we have Manish. Rinku is exactly in the middle of Manish and Seema. So we have Manish, then we have Rinku, then we have Seema. So this is exactly in the middle. Seema and Rinku have 3 persons between them. So Seema and Rinku. So we have 3 people over here. So between Rinku and Manish, we will have 3 people. Correct? If we have 3 people between Seema and Rinku is sitting exactly in the middle of Manish and Seema, that means between Manish and Rinku, we will also have 3 people. So after here, we will have 3 people. Then we will have Rinku. Correct? Then we will have 3 more people and then we will have Seema. So up till Seema, how many people do we have? Up till Seema. So up till Seema, we have 6 plus 1, 7, plus 3, 10, plus 1, 11, plus 3, 14 and plus 1, 15th. So basically Seema is 15th from bottom. Correct? Let me repeat. We have 6. Then we added 1 for Manish. Then we have 3 people. Then we added 1 for Rinku. Then we have 3 people. Then we added 1 for Seema. Or up till here you can see 6 plus 1, 7 plus 1, 7 plus 3, 10. 10 plus 1, 11. 11 plus 3, 14. So before Seema, up till here we have 14 people. So after Seema, we have to find out what is the position of Seema from the front. So basically up till here we have 15 people, correct? So here we will have how many people? 4 people. Before Seema we will have 4 people because up till here we have 15. Total how many people are there? 19. So this entire thing is 19, correct? We have account for 15 people. So here we will have 4. Now what will be Seema's position from the front? So if in forward of Seema we have 4 people, so Seema will basically be 5th from the top or 5th from the front. Clear? So my answer will be option number 1, 5th. Okay? Now, here is the solution. Question number 4. Let us start with question number 4. So in a class, there are total of 35 students. Kunal is placed 7th from the bottom. So we have 6 people and at the 7th position, we have Kunal. Correct? Sonali is placed 9th from the top. So we have 8 people and then we have 9th place Sonali. Correct? Total how many students are there? Total there are 35 students. Now it tells us that Pulkit is placed exactly in between the two. That means we have Sonali, then Pulkit, then Kunal. Correct? In total, there are 35 students. We already have an account of 9 plus 7 students. That means we have an account for 16 students. So I will subtract 35 and 16. So what will I get? I will get, this will become 2, this will become 15. I will get 9 and 1. So basically in this position, we have 19 people. Okay. And out of those 19 people, there is one in the middle called Rinku. There is one in the middle called Rinku. So 19 minus 1, basically that means we have 18 people. So now 18 people will be divided into 2 because before Rinku and Sonali and between Rinku and Kunal, we have same number of people. So here also we'll have 9 people and here also we'll have 9 people. Correct? Between Sonali and Rinku, we will have 9 people and between Rinku and Kunal, we will have 9 people. Now, what does the question ask? The question asks that what is Kunal's position from Pulkit? So basically, if I look, sorry, this is Pulkit, not Rinku. This is Pulkit. I mistook the name. This is Pulkit. So between Kunal and Pulkit, we have to find out, right? So between Kunal and Pulkit, there are 9 people. So from Pulkit, Kunal's position will be what? It will be 10th from Pulkit. It will be 10th from Pulkit. Clear? Because between Pulkit and Kunal, we have 9 people. So Kunal will be 10th from Pulkit. Therefore, my answer will be option number 2, 10. Clear? Now, this is the solution. Let us look at question number 5. So question number 5 says that in a row of 21 girls, when Monica was shifted by 4 places towards the right. So let's say this is left, this is right. Okay. Let's say Monica originally was sitting over here. This is the original position of Monica. Now she is shifted 4 position towards the right. That means 1, 2, 3. And now at 4th position, we have Monica. So this is the final position of Monica. Okay. It says that she becomes 12th from the left hand. So this means she becomes 12th from the left. Okay. She becomes 12th from the left. So there are 21 girls in total. If she is 12th from the left, so 21 minus 12. How much will I get? This will be 1. This will be 11. I will get 9. So over here, this area will be 9 girls. Correct? This is 9 girls. Okay. And this area is 3 girls. Now, what does the question asks? We should answer that what was her earlier position from the right end of the row. So from the right end, what was her position? So from the right end, if you can see, we have 9 plus we have 1 position for the final position for Monica. Then we have 3 positions. So basically, this is 13. Correct? So up till here, let me use a different pen. Okay. So up till here, up till this portion. This portion is basically 13 girls. If this portion is 13 girls, this position will be 14th from the right. Clear? Am I correct? This will be 14th from the right. So, Monica's earlier position was 14th from the right. Therefore, my answer will be option number 1, 14th. Clear? Now, moving on to question number 6. Question number 6, a detail is given to us and we have to find the answer. Okay? So, 6 persons, P, Q, R, S, T and U read a magazine one after the other. So we have 6 people. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. They read a magazine one after the another. S was neither the first nor the last. So S cannot come here and S cannot come here. He was neither the first nor the last. There were as many readers between P and T as there were between R and P. So between R and P and between T, there were same number of people. Over here, we had same number of people. Correct? U read it sometime before Q and sometime after S. So U is reading it sometime before Q and sometime after S. Or I can write it as that U is reading sometime before Q and sometime after S. Correct? Now, the one who read it last had taken it from R. So the last person who read it, this is the first person who read it over here, and this is the last person who read it. So the last person who read it after R. So R will come here. If R comes here, basically P will come here and T will come here. Correct? Because we had equal number of people between RP and RT. Because I cannot put my S over here. Because see, if we had another possibility, okay, so if my R is over here, correct, and I put my P and T like this, then I would have to put S, U and Q like this, correct? But S cannot come into this place, therefore this is the wrong arrangement. So R will come over here, P will come over here and T will come over here. That leaves us with S, U and Q. So S will come over here, U will come over here and Q will come over here. So this will be the final arrangement. This will be the final arrangement. This is your final arrangement. Okay. Now, the question is, who were the two persons who read the magazines first and last respectively? So the first one to read was T and the last one to read it was Q. So if you look at the options, T and Q is given in option number 1. Therefore, this will be the correct answer to this question. Clear? Now, let us start with type 2, total number of persons or objects. So in these type of questions, we have to find the total number of persons or object. So in a class, there are 40 students. This is given to us. Some of them passed the examination and some failed the examination. Now, Raman's rank among the students that have passed is 13th from the top. So Raman is basically, there are 12 students in front of Raman, and at the 13th position we have Raman. Correct? And Raman is also 17th from the bottom. So Raman is 17th from the bottom. That means below Raman there are 16 students. Therefore, he is 17th from the bottom. Okay, he is 17th from the bottom and 13th from the top. Now, these are total students that have passed the examinations. So these are the students that have passed the examination. So total students that have passed the examination are what? 12 plus 1 plus 16. Correct? So this will be how much? This will be equal to 29. 29 students have passed the examination. We have to find out how many students have failed the examination. So to find the failed, basically, there are 40 students. So out of 40 students, we have 29 students that have passed, correct? So we will be remaining with the number of students that have failed. That will be 11. So my answer will be option number 1, 11. Clear? Now, moving on to question number 2. Question number 2 says that Sam ranked 9th from the top. So we have 8 people and at 9th position we have Sam. Clear? And at 9th position we have Sam. Then it says that he is 38th from the bottom also. That means we have 37 students here. So Sam is basically 9th from top, correct? He is 9th from top and 38th from bottom. Clear? He is 9th from top, 38th from bottom. We have to find out how many students are there in the class. So to find out the number of students in the class, we quickly will sum this. So it will be 37 plus 1 plus 8. Correct? So it will be 38 plus 8. So it will be 46. So total we have 46 students in the class. This is given in option number 2. Therefore, option number 2 will be the correct answer to this question. Clear? Now, here is the solution. Let us start with question number 3. So question number 3 states that a class of boys stands in a single line. One boy is 19th in order from both the ends. So if the line is like there, okay, we have a boy. Let's name the boy to be X. So he is 19th from both the ends. That means he is 19th from both left and right. He is 19th from both left and right. Correct? So this will be our left and this will be a right. He is 19th from both left and right. So over here, how many students we'll have? We'll have 18. And over here, we'll have 18 students, correct? We will have 18 here, and he is 19th from both the ends. We have to find out how many boys are there in the class. So simply to find the number of boys, it will be 18 plus 1 plus 18. Correct? So it will be 19 plus 18. So I will get 7 and 3. So basically, there are a total of 37 boys in the class. Clear? Easy question. So my answer will be option number 2. Option number 2 will be the correct answer to this question. So here you can look at the solution. Okay. Now let us start at question number 4. So question number 4 basically says that in a row of boys, if A, who is 10th from the left, so we have this will be the left and this will be the right. A is basically 10th from the left. So this is A, 10th from which position? Left. That means we have 9 people over here. Correct? B is 9th from the right. So from the right, that means we have B over here. He is 9th from the right. So that means we have 8 people over here. Correct? Now, these two people, A and B, interchange their position. So if they interchange their position, that means I'm using a different pen, okay? If they interchange their position, that means B is over here and A is over here now. Correct? B will be here and A will be here. Now it is given to us that A is basically 15th from the left. So from this side, A is 15th from the left. Correct? That means before A, this is a total of 14 people. If A is 15th from the left, that means that before A we have 14 people over here. We have to find out how many boys are there in the row. So how many boys are there in the row? Up till A we have 15 people. Correct? Up till A we have 15 and we have 8 boys over here. So we will add this. We will get 23. Correct? So a total of 23 boys are in the row. 23 boys is given in option number 1. Therefore, this will be the correct answer to the question. Clear? Now, moving on to question number 5. Question number 5, it is given to us that in a class of 60, where girls are twice that of boys. So basically in a class of 60, so let's say girls are twice that of boys. So if boys are X, girls will be 2X. So if boys are X, girls will be 2X and the total is 60. Correct? So now if I add this, 3X will be 60. So X will be 60 by 3. That means 20. Correct? So boys will be 20 and girls will be 40. 20 into 2 will give me 40. So we will have 20 boys in the class and 40 girls in the class. Now let us look at what the question says. So the question says that Kamal is ranked 17th from the top. So we have certain number of people, 16, and at 17th position we have Kamal. This 17th position means from the top. Okay. Now, if there are 9 girls ahead of him, so out of these 16 people, we have 9 girls. So how many boys will be there? Out of these 16, we have 9 girls. So boys will basically be 16 minus 9. That will give us 7. So we will have 7 boys over here. And it is given to us that Kamal is a him. So that means Kamal is also a boy. We cannot assume genders in the question until and unless it is specified. So Kamal is also a boy and there are 7 boys in ahead of him. We have to find out how many boys are after him in rank. So up till this position, how many boys we had? We had 8 boys. How many total boys we have? We have total of 20 boys. So the number of boys after him, after Kamal, will be over here. So 12 boys will be after Kamal. Therefore, my answer will be option number 3, 12. Clear? Now, let us look at question number 6. Question number 6 says that in a row of men, Manoj is 13th from the right and Kiran is positioned 20th from the left. So this is my left, this is my right. Okay. It says that Manoj is 30th from the right. So that means we have 29 people and at the 30th position, we have Manoj, 30th from the right. Okay. Kiran is positioned 20th from the left. So Kiran is over here and she is 20th. That means we have 19 people over here. Kiran is 20th from the left. Okay. The question says that if they interchange their position. So interchange means Kiran will sit over here and Manoj will sit over here. So it says that after interchanging their position, Manoj is basically 35th from the right. So Manoj was 30th from the right. Now Manoj is 35th from the right. So if Manoj is 35th from the right, that means before Manoj we have total of 34 people. Correct? Before Manoj we have a total of 34 people. We have to find out what is the total number of men in the row. The total number of men in the row. So if I look over here, up till here we have how many men? 35. Up till here we have 35 men and then we have 19 men. So the total will be 35 plus 19, which will give us 54. So in total we will have 54 men, which is given in option number 2. So option number 2 will be the correct answer to this question. Clear? This is the solution. So in this lecture, we discussed the 2 types of questions from ranking. In the next lecture, we will discuss the other 2 types. So this concludes today's lecture. Thank you.